Hi guys, today's the part 2 of my Chrome Dino game. Because there's some bugs in the part 1 that cannot be fixed in other things. First, let's click on this icon and click load from your computer. After that, select the Chrome Dino thing. Click open. And now it's good. But there is no animation. First, we want animation. Duplicate this dino, this one, and make this. Boom. This now. After that, make this go back. But this time, this will move. Now, this will go back. Like this. Oh yes, we forgot it in this function. This. Oh yes, we need to make this point forward first. Now we move this thing to the back. And after that, when it's moved to the back, then after that to the fifth one, it will move this one back. There. Now, after that, add a when you receive start block. When you receive start. Forever, next costume. With a delay. 0.1 seconds. Now, when it starts, it wins. There's no. So, for the jump, for the hit, make sure the block is run without screen refresh. And change the block by -10. Now, when you jump, now it's more smoother. Now when you bump, now it goes faster. Next is to add a game over sign. I mean an again button. So that means make sure other blocks have a quick stop. So let's remove the stop all and we then we wait. We touch a cactus. Wait for the cactus. So then after it will always stop the game. So remove these blocks. Instead, let's make an again button. First, you'll get a dark color. After that, square it. Make a right line. Take another thing you want. So that means when the green flag is hit, hide. Duplicate it. When they receive game over, show. And when the sprite is clicked, broadcast start and hide. Start. And now duplicate this code so that it runs when the game starts to hide. Now, go to the game loop sprite and also add this block of code. Now, rename this sprite game over. So click the green flag. After that, we jump. Our jumping stuff is well good. And after that, also on the game loop sprite, make sure the other block is deleted and click and add cleanup blocks there. It says, it will say dice score and score, but we want the game to. So click the high score and score variable. So we want all the cactuses get deleted when the game is over. So add a when I receive game over, delete this clone. And also add a when I receive game over, stop other scripts and sprite. So it will delete all the clones and will stop the clone scripts. So for the game over sprite, receive start, and when I receive game over for this script, stop other scripts and sprite. So it will stop the when I receive start script. Now you clear the instructions. It bounces out. You can bounce. If you want to increase the time, you can change the pick random 1 to 10. It will see the score and the high score and will stop it. Click on it, but players don't know what this means. So add a text that says again. And wow. Now our Chrome Dino game is well working. So we can have backdrop themes. First, duplicate the backdrop 1 to make backdrop 2. Now go to bitmap and get this tool. Set this to white. Now, over here, set this to black. Hit this dark color. So make sure you're in bitmap. For example, in a dinosaur force sprite, you need to double check if there's any touching white color in your code. If it does, you might get your game. If you want the backdrops to change over time, first for the white one, you add some decorations. Make sure you're in the bitmap mode. Now convert it back to vector. And also, let's compare. Oh, yes, sir. Okay. And go to backdrop 2 and make sure you're still in bitmap mode and add some white dots. Now, after that, convert the mode back to vector. If you still want to pin, click convert to bitmap again. Now, when you're done, convert it back to vector. And when the green flag is clicked, it will switch backdrop. So it will add a new block called random backdrop. Random backdrop. Doesn't run when one go. Drag this here. Define random backdrop. Switch backdrop to pick random 1 to 2. This will check. Forever, drag a wait block. Wait like 10 to 60 seconds. So when you click the green flag, the backdrop will be a random color. Now it will pick random 2060. Switch backdrop, random backdrop. Place the block here. Drag the next costume, next backdrop block on top. Now, when you start up the game, you'll see a screen like dark or light. So when it starts, it's like this. So this again block will appear. If you want to export the sprite and add it back to Scratch, first right-click the sprite and click Export. You will have a sprite file. If you click Upload, like this upload, then add this sprite, the game over sprite will be there, even all its code, costumes, and code inside. So, so that means if that is it, you can also upload it to Scratch. The game will lock. And also, so it will also see the high score. Keep in mind if you want to upload it to Scratch, right click it and click export. If you click export, when you upload it into Scratch, you'll have its code, costumes, and sounds. We want to make a sound effect. When we click the again button, choose a sound and click notes. Let's choose something. When you choose your selected note, then let the start sound be guitar, like this. Before it broadcasts the sound. Bow! Again, keep in mind, you can only jump once in this game because you can bounce. Because how is exactly the Scratch gravity working? In the jump controls, it it will change the level by -1 and will keep going small. But in a typical Scratch project, if you start each y by -1, it's just falling slower. But if you compare it with a variable, the variable will go down much faster and so if you go to the toolbar add-ons, you can also add a variable section so that you can look at variables. You can also look at lists. So this X and Y tracker are storing the lists. So click the green flag. Click the green flag and they're all unfilled. So when you start the game, it will be this black team or the white team. So this is exactly cool, like the original Chrome Dino game. If you want to add a bird, make sure Scratch has a bird sprite, pictures a sprite, and you need to find like a bird sprite. If you can't, make your own like this. Then go to the cactus sprite and click costumes. Now choose a costume and add the dinosaurs for sprite to be a bird. No need dinosaur tree. Also, go make the dino go back to its center. Hide the game over again. And go to the cactus and show it. Make sure it's scaled. First drag it into the dino and drag it higher. Drag it center higher so that it will be more higher than the dino. The dino touches it and it's over. So set this to pick random 1 to 4. Now, after that, for example, if there's a bird, if dinosaur force sprite touches it, it will also be game over. Enjoy your Chrome Dino game. If you have so much trouble, if it's a collision detection, if touching edge, hit, and with the hit block, if that block's not there, check behind. Change or by -100, it will make it steady. So it will change by negative 100, so negative 20. So this will blast it. So negative 10 will be good. Wow, it's nice that you can jump. You can also add other sounds to your game. And 3, 2, 1, bye bye.